The state unit of the BJP is now all set to seek the status of all centrally sponsored schemes in Meghalaya. The move comes days after the Saffron Party threatened to quit the NPP-led coalition over alleged anomalies in district councils. We have this report. Meghalaya BJP on anti-corruption crusade. After filing an FIR with the CBI on alleged anomalies in the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council and Jaintia Hills Autonomous District Council, the state unit of the BJP is now set to file RTI on the status of all centrally sponsored schemes in Meghalaya. Making the party's intent clear, State BJP Chief Ernest Mauri said the party is in no mood to relent and will take the next step based on the findings of the RTI.
It's corruption, and now we are preparing. We'll file RTI. If we find out that any corruption in any department, we will not spare. So this is a very clear message from the party side.
Mauri also rubbished speculations that the BJP's anti-corruption stand had anything to do with the ensuing GHADC polls.
You see, in Jaintia Hills there is no election, but we have taken up a step against corruption. And it coincident, like in the Garo Hills Council, the term of this EC has been end, I think, by the month of October. So it is coincident. It is not that we are doing this for election. We want to expose corruption.
It may be mentioned that the BJP in Meghalaya had threatened to even quit the NPP-led MDA alliance over alleged irregularities to the tune of rupees 267 crore in the GHADC and JHADC. Even an assurance by Chief Minister Congress Sangma has not been able to address the concerns of the Saffron Party, which has 2 MLAs in the ruling coalition. With inputs from Roshan Roy in Shillong, News Desk Report, Northeast Live. Meanwhile, the NPP-led ruling coalition does not seem to be too impressed with the BJP indirectly alleging misuse of funds in central schemes. Deputy Chief Minister and NPP leader Preston Tinsong said that being a coalition partner, the BJP should have raised the issue with the MDA Coordination Committee first. Tinsong said that the issue was not taken up for discussion nor any formal communication was made by the BJP.
I have not seen, I've asked the other day even from DCA Minister whether any formal complaint or any formal communication made to the office of the DCA Minister. He said nothing of that sort was there. Discussion has to take place. Not necessarily that we just go to press or we just go to newspapers. I think we need to discuss, and especially since you said you found out that a lot of misuse of funds taken place. I think this is very serious issue.
On BJP deciding to file RTI on the status of centrally sponsored schemes in the state, Tinsong said every party is free to act its own way.
See, RTI is an act passed by the Government of India. So as per the existing act, anybody are free to file RTI. And from the government side, as far as government is concerned, we welcome all the RTIs and accordingly we will reply. Since they proven themselves that some misuse of funds has taken place in the discussions, though from the government side we are not aware of that. We don't know at all about that issue. I just seen it in the newspaper. So as I said to you, I have nothing to comment on that. So whether to CBI or whether to any authority, I think it is okay. We don't have any problem.
And asked if the relationship between the BJP and the MDA coalition was turning sour, well, Tensong maintained that there is no misunderstanding between the coalition partners.
Any kind of misunderstanding, just because one of our partner in the MDA, if they raise the issues relating to the interest, relating to the style and functioning of a particular department or particular this council, so I don't see any problem in that. Any partners, any political parties who are part and parcel of MDA government, they have every right to to highlight, and number two, maybe to also request any concerned authority to look into the complaint or the grievances found out by the concerned political party. We don't have any problem on that.